OTW of the week, like we do every single week, where Coach and I like to have a little bit of fun. Coach is not here, so the Iceman is going to have a little bit of fun with Iceman stat of the week. We talked earlier about baseball, and one of my favorite players of all time is Ted Williams. I probably won't be knocked off of that hill. I do believe that he's the best hitter we've ever seen. And while I believe that Babe Ruth and Shohei Ohtani are the best overall players to ever play the game, I think when it comes to pure hitting, whether it's home runs, average, what have you, Ted Williams is the man. And one of the things about that era that a lot of people forget is that World War II happened and these guys still put up gaudy stats. So this stat is about Ted Williams. In 1941 is when he hit the famous 406. He was the last guy to hit 400. Pretty amazing feat if you ask me. 1942, he won the Triple Crown, which only has been done one time since Carl Yastrzemski did it, I think, in 1967. So that's not exactly an easy thing to do. 1943, 44, and 45, he fought and was a fighter pilot in World War II. 1946 was his return season. He won the MVP, and then in 1947, he capped it off by winning the Triple Crown. That was losing 3 years of his life to World War II and not playing a lick of baseball. I think it's safe to say that Ted Williams was amazing, and I think that we don't see guys like that anymore. Guys that are just so productive, guys that are so patient, such good hitters. The game is a lot different today. I think that the evolution of baseball with the pitch clock and everything that's happening, I think we're going to get back to that someday. I don't think you're ever going to see a player like Ted Williams. And quite honestly, it's amazing to me. It's amazing to see those kinds of stats and to realize that players back then, they gave themselves to causes that were more important than the sport. And today athletes are overpaid. I mean, I don't think that they're economically overpaid, but I think that they are overpaid up here in the fact that once they see their money, they don't care about a lot of things besides themselves anymore. And maybe that's just the nature of capitalism. Ted Williams, though, believed in what the country was going through and nearly gave his life for that endeavor, and then came back and casually won an MVP and casually hit for the Triple Crown.